This is Glint PM. Like, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Thank you. Hi, welcome to the tutorial series. The last video, we baseline our schedule, and after we baseline the schedule, the usual thing is that we start executing the project and updating the schedule based on the activities. So that's what we're going to look at. However, we're going to assume that the activity that we plan and baseline has started. So that's how I'm going to explain uh, how to update. I just want to explain the core principle to you so that you can master it. So, but like I used to do, I'll go back to my EPS and create EPS for updating schedule. So, like I said, this helped me to track the changes I'm making um, in the project. Mm, Right now we have it there. So I'm going to make a copy of the schedule that was baseline. I'll put it there. However, I want to see if you notice something. Let's see if you notice it. We're going to have a slide. These are our file baseline. P, not P, baseline. So this is what we have. And this is a copy that we just made. Let me open it up. So do we still have our baseline schedule there? Okay, showing us. But let me double check. So we'll go to project, assign baseline. As you can see, nothing is there. So the moment I make a copy, the baseline schedule disappear. So it means this copy that baseline, I have to keep it that way. If I modify or change anything, it will tamper with it. Usually the baseline. So I'm going to quickly go to process again. I'll go to maintain baseline. I'll add, make a copy. So this is it. Okay. Then quickly I'm going to assign. So the baseline is there right now. So although you are seeing the date, that is because it's by default it take the date of the, so you are seeing the baseline date, but it's not baseline. It is not a baseline because when I make the copy, it will not copy the baseline with it. So that is the simple thing I want to explain. So you have to baseline it before you start updating it. And when you after you baseline it, do not make a copy. Do not tamper with it. As you're updating, you just leave that schedule like that. So that's why if you want to make any copy, backup, everything, do it before you baseline it. Okay, I think that one is clear. Now, like I said, the approach is I'm going to assume that I plan all these things. I've started these things is last month, this tutorial series since last month, September or so, or maybe I started in July, I can't remember specifically. But this schedule is planned to start 15th of September 2025. And here we are. I am the scheduler, managing the schedule. So I want to start updating my schedule. And this date is behind me. So I need to find out from the execution team, either the field technicians or the PM or the procurement lead or medical lead or whoever lead always ever have the information for me to update my schedule. I have to find out from them. So after finding out, okay, they tell me the status of that activity, then so it's for milestone usually. This is starting milestone. So I'll go to my status tab on detail view and I'll just mark it completed. The moment an activity is completed, you see this A. Okay. So this A actual. You see it, it's showing us that the activity is completed. So all you need to do is just mark the status. But in the case of uh, building addition, everything we plan from September 15 to November 15. So sometimes people use percentage to also indicate. So I can just mark it started. It has started, but it didn't start the same 15 years. Started 15, but it's going to end November 15th. We're not ever in November 15th yet, and definitely we have not completed this project. So I just want to say that we need to complete it 50%. So I can change the percentage completion from here, and you can see the date has changed. Before it's showing on November 11, right, from the baseline. But right now, this activity is going to finish October 13. That's after updating. But is that the true reality? Let's watch and see whether that's the true reality. Because take note, there's an important thing I'm going to show you, and that is called the data date. Right now, the data date of this project is still December 15, so which is behind us. Usually, it's not the best. Depending on the reporting cycle of the project, we will be updating it by that period. For this project, I want to assume every week. So every Friday or Saturday, I need to change my data date to the latest date after updating the schedule. Right? So for your project might be 1 month or whichever duration has been agreed. So next year, I'm going to pick review and approval. So review and approval. So I'm going to make this tutorial very short because there's going to be a noise in the background and I don't want the noise to affect the tutorial. So I'm going to stop and continue in another series because I want to show you two methods of updating the schedule. So I'm going to stop very soon, like I said, so that the noise in the background will not interfere with my teaching. So the next date here, looking at it, after updating, some of the dates are started changing. So, but looking at my baseline, um, schedule is baseline November 11, so it's still fine. I'm not in November yet. This one is December, it's still fine. I'm not in November yet. So another thing I'd like to show you, I will show you the next clip. Like I said, I don't want us to interfere. So we're looking at all the activities just by the rule of thumb. It's October 29. I'm not there yet. So maybe I'll come back in the next tutorial and show you this further update. Just have gone to the channel. Um, yes, so I will wait until probably end of October when we are seeing the current reality of some of these dates, and I will update and I will share with you. But for now, this is where we are, right? So if I move the data date, you can see some of the changes too. It's going to also impact some of these activities unless I adjust it manually. So what just going to do is to move the data date right now. So today I'm recording is October 10. So I'm going to move it to October 10, 2025. October 10 is here. It's on Friday, and I'm on the schedule. So you can see the moment I run it, our actual is showing what? Showing blue. This critical activities is red. Like I told you the other time, the baseline is not changing. It's yellow. You can see it. The duration is not changing. Everything is still what it is. But the actual now is changing. Also, if you see the preceding activities here, This is the baseline date. It has shifted backward a little. So we have gained some time. We plan to start November 11, but it's not going to start November 7. So also every activity that is critical that is linked to these activities will be impacted by this update. And this is a simple way of updating schedule. Like I said, I would still like to show you some other features and trick that you can apply to update your schedule and achieve the best results. But I'm going to stop here. I'm going to make it very short. I want you to be able to enjoy the videos and tutorial without distraction. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. This is Glint PM. Like, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Thank you.